there are only about 200 or so Thao left living near Salmon Lake. In order to preserve their culture, the previous administration of Taiwan President Chen Shui-bian approved a budget to establish a Thao Culture Park. After the new administration of President Ma Ying-jeou took over in May of 2008, plans were shelved. On June 28th, members of the Thao group headed to their sacred land, Lalu Islet, to seek their ancestors' forgiveness. The move was also intended to mock the government for neglecting the Thao culture. The group demanded that the Council of Indigenous People respond by July 7th.
Sining, a Thao ritual specialist, asks the ancestral spirits for their forgiveness while protesting government failure to help preserve the Thao culture. Plans for a Thao Culture Park were approved in 2007 with 2 budget reviews passed in the legislature. The CIP, however, has shelved efforts to move forward. This worries many Thao.
If we do not implement the project soon, if we keep delaying it, then even if the project is eventually completed, our ability to pass down our culture and language will be reduced as many of the older members of our community are dying out. Many have already passed away, so how will we preserve our culture? This is something that we are very concerned about.
The government delay in breaking ground on the Thao cultural preservation and development plan has dissatisfied the Thao. Many say the government is too arrogant and insensitive to their needs. The group has demanded that the CIP respond by July 7.
We hope that the government will give the Thao a response by July 7th. We want a confirmation that the government will move forward and execute what the previous administration passed. If it does not, the government is breaking the law.
The Thao are worried that the delay will affect cultural preservation. The group says it will reclaim Lalu and start establishing its own park boundaries if the government does not provide a response. The CIP issued a statement explaining that it already discussed the issue with the Nantou County government April 16 when consensus on land dispute in the Itasao area was reached. As for land disputes in the forest conservation area, the CIP says it will move forward only after it receives approval from the executive. The CIP says construction for the project can start once all land disputes have been resolved. The CIP also observed that it had discussed land disputes regarding Lot 106 as well as Lalu land issues July 1st. The government says it will actively implement plans to benefit the Thao. TITV Weekly.